Hello class, I'm Dr. Carpenter. This is ESVP 504. The Colorado dam systems have fractured the migration and spawning patterns across the state for a variety of native fish. I chose Colorado for my analysis of the impacts of dams because it's a beautiful state that has a lot to offer. I have been traveling up to Colorado to hunt, hike, fish, and explore since 1995 and may end up retiring up there. 15 dams were built along the 1,450 miles of the Colorado River to allow for water storage, flood mitigation, and hydroelectric power grids. The dams trap sediment, which should be moving downstream to create banks of sandbars, pools of water off the main channels to form habitat that native fish need to spawn, feed, and protect themselves from predators. The Glen Canyon Dam blocks 90% of the sediment from washing downstream, which degrades the spawning, bedding, and feeding of the fish species that live there. The river's native fish population densities have drastically declined while attempting to adapt to the rapid changes in the Colorado River system. Native fish populations started declining in the 1930s, shortly after the dam's construction. 3/4 of the fish species found in the Colorado River basin are endemic, which means they are only found there, nowhere else in the world. The humpback chub and the razorback sucker are currently on the endangered species list. The Colorado pike minnow, round-tailed chub, and the bony tail have completely disappeared from the river basin. The dams and non-native fish species are more than likely the two biggest reasons. The native fish species have to be replaced by non-native fish that were introduced for sport fishing. There has been minimal remediation efforts to reduce the negative ecosystem impacts of the dams and the habitat fragmentation. The 4 fish species that I was covering in this report are the round-tailed chub, whose scientific name is Gila robusta. The round-tailed chub is native to Colorado River Basin and is listed as vulnerable by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services, mainly due to the fractured habitat from dams and culverts along the Colorado River Basin. Even though the round-tailed chub is very prolific in nature, it has been extirpated from Zuni and the San Francisco rivers in New Mexico. The second fish is a common name is humpback chub. Scientific name is Gila saifa. The humpback chub is a native to the Colorado River and is only found in the warm water canyons of the Colorado River Basin. Large dams and human intervention changed the flow of the water, which led to the humpback chub being added to the endangered species list. The fish number 3, the common name is razorback sucker. Scientific name is Zarochin texanus. The razorback sucker is the only native to the warm water portions of the Colorado River Basin in southwestern United States and is on the endangered species list now. The razorback sucker is most commonly found in backwaters, floodplains, flat water river sections, and reservoirs. Dam construction reduced peak flows, changed river temperatures, created reservoirs, and fractured floodplains from the main river systems, which impacted the razorback sucker. Restocking programs were developed and implemented in the Colorado River Basin in response to the population decline. Fish number 4, the common name is the bony tail or the bony tail chub. Scientific name is Gila elegans. The bony tail is the rarest of the endangered native fish species of the Colorado River Basin. The fish gets its scientific name, Gila elegans, for being an elegant swimmer. The bony tail was once common in the portions of the Colorado River Basin, but with the addition of dams and habitat fracture, it is fighting to survive. The current threats to the bony tail are stream flow regulation, habitat modification, competition from non-native fish species, and predation of non-native fish species. This fish species was extirpated from most of its historic range, so little is known about the specific habitat requirements, but a restocking program is underway to reintroduce a species that humans have almost brought to the brink of extinction. So it brings us to, what have I learned about the threats of the dams and fisheries? Well, we have to live with the dams and how they change the environment around us. Habitat fragmentation occurs when rivers and streams are dammed up and the fish species cannot move up and down the water systems to spawn, feed, and migrate. These same obstructions degrade the biodiversity and the natural flow of the rivers and stream, which hurts the ecosystem. In order to fix this, we have to educate the public, petition our lawmakers, and save or restore the water the best way we can. We must be good stewards to our planet and ensure that we protect, preserve, and cherish our natural resources. Maybe the answer is to follow the scientific evidence or destroy the dams. Maybe it's to make roundabouts around the dams, but we need to rehabilitate or remediate the river basin the best we can for the survival of these 4 species. Y'all have a great day.